Blessings, a community of spouses. Listen, I am trying to catch my breath. I am trying to catch my breath because I have a word for my wives today. Listen, I have a word for my wives today. We are in the season. We are in the season of recovery. We are in the season of recovery. And don't you know the enemy don't want us to get there? Don't you know the enemy is trying everything in his power to bring that to a halt? Don't you know the enemy is trying everything that he can do to keep us from walking in our season of recovery, walking in our season of gain, walking in our season of deliverance, walking in our season of healing? Listen, wives, today I am calling you out. I am calling you out, and I hate to be this way, but God said, it is time for you to repent, return, and recover. Repent, return, and recover. Don't you know when my husband came home and the Lord placed this on my spirit so heavy all of a sudden, and I had to come and share this. When he came home, he told me he was seeing dead people. He told me he was seeing dead people. Listen, wives, listen to me clearly. When your husband walked through that door, that is not a time for you to do what it is that you want him to do. That is not the time. I missed it, spouses. I missed what it was that the Lord was trying to show me, trying to tell me. And I don't want you to miss it. I don't want you to miss it. As you continue to look up to God, as you continue to place your trust in him, as you continue to seek him in this hour, I want to emphasize to my wives, on today, repent, return, and recover. The enemy wants to kill our spouses. The enemy wants to take our husbands out. The enemy is trying to take them out. And guess what? He is using us. He is using the wife. He is using the spouse as bait. He is using us to do his work. It is imperative, spouses, in this hour that we get on the right foot. It is imperative that we get on the right track. It is imperative that we do what it is that God has called us to do in this hour. The enemy wants to take your husband out, ladies. He wants to take your husband out. And I just had to share that. That was just on me so heavy. We are walking in a season of recovery. Recover what it is that the enemy has stole from you. You have been called to that man's life for a reason. You have been called for that man's life for a reason. The bonuses of what's coming next, God's going to take care of that. The promises that God has made to you, those things are going to still come to pass. I know everybody's looking for the hubby, wifey, this is how we do lifey type of life, and everybody looking for the nice and the pretty and the famous, and this is how we do type of stuff. But let me tell you, whatever that assignment is that God has called you for, wise, for that husband, don't miss it. Don't miss it. Don't miss it this time around. Get rid of your emotions. Get rid of whatever problems that you had with him in the past. Deal with yourself. Ask God to rebuild you, reframe you, whatever it is that he needs to do to make you be what you need to be for that spouse, for your husband. I have to speak to my wives. Ladies, repent, return, and recover. God is getting ready to do something amazing in your household in this season going forward. Blessings.